appreciate that when Mercy.
You're cutting in and out. Are you talking about the one with Mercy and Big Spooky?
Oh yeah, no. Definitely looks like. But this demon's way cooler than what like Merlin turns into.
Okay.
No, yeah, and that's like big. I feel like that's like Big Spooky and Mercy, like towards the end of this whole adventure. Like that's some more like closer to that aesthetic. But yeah, I just found it randomly.
Yeah.
This would actually be really
cool.
cool if this was like, this is the quote unquote her darkness is just finally taking up a form.
But she literally is split into like light and dark
Like
parts.
Jesus in the desert, tempting.
And like, no, if she finds a way to fully purify herself of whatever dark,
Just like the
whatever
nun
she might think
TikTok.
she has, and like, oh, but it actually took up a physical form now, and it's not happy.
Also, side note, because I feel like it's important to bring up, we probably shouldn't spend too much time on this, considering it's already fairly late. Have you guys been keeping up with the Wizards of the Coast situation?
No,
I don't understand
not
it.
at all. I'm
gonna need to talk
choosing
you
not
guys
to.
about it, 'cause
I will
I'm
send
super curious one
some videos after this or sometime later, because
Okay.
I canceled my D&D Beyond subscription. I can still like use the characters, but
Yeah.
it's
Okay. So I'm gonna talk to you about it because I'm curious what you know and what's going on. We can talk after.
after.
Yeah.
Or I'll send
After.
videos and all that. But yeah,
Yeah, we've got another day we can get stuff done.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
do
we're
we
good,
wanna
we're
start with
good.
the
But
warm-up
tonight,
questions?
it is about our group.
Questions.
If I
Cool.
could have everyone roll me a d20, please.
Natural one.
With my
Perfect.
dude. Wow.
Kimmy,
I just
Kimmy,
rolled a
your
1.
dice.
Thank you,
Your
Hannah, for these
dice.
new dice.
Twins.
Kimmy,
Wait,
Your
didn't we roll
dice
the
has
same
been
number?
bringing
Two
me
in
so much
total.
luck.
Didn't we
Luck?
roll
Oh,
the
that's
same number
great.
before?
Oh,
One time?
that makes me happy.
Hannah, I'm angry. I'm sending her a text.
Who's Hannah?
If I could have Mercedes and City and
Oh,
Mom
she's the
again,
one who
'cause
gave
they
me
got
my
the
dude
exact same
dice.
number.
I got a
That-
3.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got me an 8.
Perfect.
I got a
Jeez.
16.
Perfect.
Did you want me and Mercy to
Okay,
re-roll?
that's better.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
17.
17, okay.
Should I re-roll as
Yes,
well?
please.
5.
Perfect. So, Corel, we'll start with you. If you could roll me a d100.
Oh, okay. Hold on, do I have that? Oh wait, that's right. D100s are weird. They're not really
Two
dice.
d10s.
What is it?
Roll 100-sided dice. Kidding.
Okay.
It's just
I mean,
a
they
circle.
do have 100-sided
Just a sphere.
dice.
46.
I mean, it's just a sphere, though.
Perfect.
No, haven't you seen those big, solid, like looking 100-sided die?
They're round.
Yeah, no, but they're basically almost very close to being spheres.
No, you know what? I'm not going to argue about this right now. Mathematically, that is not true, but I'm not going to argue this.
Okay,
Let's continue.
if you want to talk semantics, then yes, but okay, yeah, continue.
46, madam.
46. Okay. Interesting. If your character could watch modern TV, what sort of shows would they watch?
Ooh. Oh, this is an interesting question.
I love that.
Oh, so that's what this is.
Oh, wait, what was that? I didn't catch that.
If your character could watch modern TV, what sort of shows would they watch? What is Cruel watching on Netflix?
Oh, that's a good question. Can I come back? Oh.
I'll let you think about it. You can come back. This one's a good one. We'll go with Siler. Go ahead and roll me a d100.
Wait, I was 8. How am I
Yep.
next?
You sure
Everybody
are.
rolled low.
They all roll bad.
Yeah, I rolled a 3, bud.
2 people that rolled in that one.
Okay, had to double check. It was in fact a 65.
Close. 65. If your character had a catchphrase, what would it be?
Damn.
That's a good one.
No, that's Jesus. No. It's Shabingus.
No, just God, this is
Ow,
very
Zan.
difficult. It's difficult to pick just one because of the 3 characters I have.
You can pick one for each character.
Also fair.
Oh. Oh no, that makes things harder.
I'm just imagining Tucker in Red vs. Blue, Bow Chick Bow Wow. I don't know who would it be for, but
Oh, now I'm trying to think, is this a catchphrase for battle or is this just one for themselves? Just the entire personality. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's make what the entire personality. And for, Merzus, it's obviously going to be one more round.
Perfect. Okay. Fitting.
it's a good one, man.
For Merlin, with what little I was able to show of him, but what we've got so far, I think show me your worst.
Okay. I like that.
As a side note, real quick, you when you first introduced him, you said it was Marlin, but now I've heard you say Merlin a couple of times. So is it one or the other? Or is it?
It was originally Merlin, but then some people just went to Marlin for some reason. And I just never went back.
Okay, then I will call him properly then.
Call him Mima.
Also, yes. Did you have one for Gordo, or did you want to move on to the next person?
Yeah. No, just for simplest enough for him. If he had a catchphrase, and not to give too much of anything away, his catchphrase would be who?
Who?
You know what? I like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I know my answers.
Oh, you know your answers? Alright, go ahead.
Kral would either be watching something like Westworld or Altered Carbon.
Okay.
What's in disguise?
That is excellent choices.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
Interesting.
And then my previous character Riri, I think she would have been watching like Owl House or like Steven Universe.
Yeah, fair. I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That tracks.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see. Centurion, roll me a D100.
What's 2 zeros again?
100.
100.
Apparently 108.
That's
just 8.
So I guess, do I have to choose one or the other then?
No. If you roll 2 zeros on your D100, on your actual 100 percentile dice, and then an 8, that's just 8.
If you roll 3 zeros, it's 100 because it's 0 on.
Right.
between 1 and 100, not.
Yeah,
So is it just 100?
This would be.
Well, did he roll
This would be 8.
0 and an 8?
Okay, so then I guess an 8. So then I guess 8.
Because you rolled the 0 on the percentile and then 8 on the other one. On the D.
That's actually super impressive, and if you use like a divine intervention and stuff, that you get your wish granted.
Damn. Oh my god, this is easy. Okay, so Centurion, what is one thing your character wouldn't want their parents to know about?
His parents?
Yes.
Okay.
He doesn't have parents!
The ones that are definitely
know that.
alive.
If they were.
I'm just.
What is
Imagining getting
something
this
that he
question.
wouldn't want them to know about?
Yes.
What have you done that you think they, if they were in fact around, would not approve, or something you just want to keep secret from them?
And side note, Kim, this, like, I don't know if you want to do this for this question, Centurion, but you can, like, opt to just, like, type the answer to Crystal to not
I
share
don't,
it. I don't know if you want to do
because
that
here's
with
the
this one.
thing. I don't know, because here's the thing. Like, the worst, he has done some pretty bad shit, right? But it's not. It's all within the confines of like the mission, like for the greater good. So, but the worst thing that he's honestly done is get himself into this position where this entity is controlling him or within him. He wouldn't want his parents to know that.
Okay, so definitely keep the secret identity of, like, I'm actually the two-tone superhero.
Right, like, so, and here's the thing, like, right now, actually, I don't know if, I don't know if Cruel knows, but he's burnt, he's crispy.
Yes, I remember seeing it. I remember this.
And before, when you saw him either really dark or really white, so you haven't really seen just Centurion.
Crispy. Sorry.
Only the first
Rare.
sessioners saw him like the default version.
Yeah.
I guess I'll tell you, because I try to make it like clues in game, but I don't think it's coming across well. The reason he didn't remember you is because he technically didn't meet him. The people you were speaking to last time was the two spirits inside him. But you technically haven't talked to Centurion.
Oh, so my character is not actually even properly met Centurion.
Right, technically,
That's
like last arc, he was trapped in his own body.
Okay.
Wait, last arc? Is he in control this arc?
Yes, but as you can see from the whole desperation of last one, it's not going well.
Going the way he planned.
Some technical difficulties on that controlling.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What?
I'm having some technical difficulties on that control.
The gods
Yeah.
are having this.
Yeah. Like the best way to put it is he's burning from the inside out.
Okay.
Oh. But yeah,
He
thank you.
played in really well with the last thing we did when he entered a blacksmith shop that had like their own lava pool or magma pool.
Right. Well, that's why he was so interested in that.
They're still in there, yeah.
Because like he was able to deal with that heat, like a heat sink almost, very reliably. So that would be really useful to him.
Yeah. I think we were right about to investigate that when we left off.
But
I think
before
it's
we do
Mercy
that,
next.
Mercedes, roll me a D100.
Okay. 96 or 7, sorry, 97.
97. What Olympic sport would you excel at?
Hold on.
Ooh.
My suggestion, honestly, hammer throw.
Olympics, okay.
With or without the belt?
Yes.
Yeah, with or without the belt, that's the question.
Ah, it's how Mercedes wants to participate in the Olympics.
Does she want
Is
to
she go-
cheat?
Does she want to use
Honorably
magic?
or cheating?
I mean, strength is still under
Or-
strength.
She
Are
would
they
have to do it
allowing-
honorably, so...
Magic items.
Yeah, right.
Are they allowing
Is
magic?
this fantasy Olympics or real life?
This is human Olympics, right? Or is it like the Olympians?
All Olympics is human Olympics when you're human.
Fucking hate you, swear to God.
Yeah, what are my parameters here?
No parameters. What Olympic sport would you excel at?
Shoot.
Is pole
I
dancing
feel like she would
an
panic
Olympic
if
sport?
she had to do the. I think she would panic if she had to do the luge. Swimming, we haven't really had to swim at all. Trying to think. I suppose something strength-based. I'm gonna imagine this is Fantasy Olympics, so... Hammer throw? I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, was she always good with a sword?
Are you about to say fencing?
Oh, I mean,
Oh
I
wait,
didn't even
fencing
think of that.
exists in the Olympics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
well then, hell, fencing. Yeah. Let's go with that.
Okay, interesting.
She does anyway.
I mean, I don't think.
I don't know.
I mean, she's good with the sword, but I don't know if like her style is fencing. Not to say that she couldn't, but yeah.
I mean,
she's-
I can
Listen,
see her just
I don't-
using a broadsword style when she's fencing.
I could see that too, frankly.
Like,
And, like-
she's using the hammer from the hammer throw for her fencing.
She's just brought her sword with her to the Olympic event to.
Ma'am, this is a fencing event. This is my fencing sword.
I can
Just see
leave it
her
with
with
one
one
hand.
hand.
Oh no.
Yeah, that
She
checks.
just
Well,
she's,
I mean, I
she's
can
flailing around
wield my
a
great sword with one
broadsword
hand now.
like it's a
So
rapier.
technically, yes.
Yeah.
Jesus
you can.
Christ.
I also
Do you
just
have
love
the
the image of her
dexterity
taking
to move it like that?
her
Or you just
chosen
gonna
use
use my
one
hand.
sword.
intimidate?
It's pure brute strength.
Taking her
You're
chosen
gonna
one
use, or you're
sword.
just gonna intimidate them.
Should I roll?
This is great. Yes, please. Go ahead and roll a
Okay.
D100.
16.
16.
Double what Matt got.
Well, I want you to get some non-Euclidean dice. That way you can get like square root of -1.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I don't know if this...
Imaginary.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to keep this brief because I feel like this is going to go off on a tangent. But
Oh.
if your character had access to
promises.
the internet, what would be in their search history?
A lot.
Oh, goodness.
NASA.
So much porn.
I agree with that too.
Is it simple
Viruses.
enough to just say so much?
Let's
Illegal.
just be simple. Everything.
Yes.
He would be on the rabbit hole of rabbit hole. Like he
yes,
would look up one thing,
He would look
and
up
it would
the
just keep going. Like he'll find
schematics
a
and
word that
stuff.
doesn't make sense, and he'll be like, "What is that?"
He
And then he'll be like,
would
"What is this?"
create
You know-
like an onyx just to look things up for him.
Oh god.
I'm like 65% sure he's gonna be the one that makes the internet in this world.
Yeah, I
So
believe that.
Yeah, probably, frankly. Especially since the idea is now in his head, thanks to Tom Goddamn Cruise.
that's his name. That name is canon now.
Oh,
And
God.
it canonically happened.
Well, that was fun. Thank you guys. Fun
I mean,
warm-up.
definitely looking up all the things that Tom Cruise promised and didn't deliver on, and just basically plagiarizing all the ideas from our world and just making them better,
Yep, that's fair.
including nuclear warheads.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
The term is thermonuclear as he puts on his goggles.
We would finish up this arc so that he could get all the like all of the materials he could need, and then he'd just look up the schematics for everything that he would need, and then he would nuke Superbia. He would build a plane.
I don't know if
Actually,
Crystal
nuke probably
would-
wouldn't be
I
the
don't know
best
if
idea.
Sky would allow that because
Oh no,
then
she
she'd
wouldn't
have
allow
to-
that. This is a what if.
Yeah, like because then she'd have to come up with a whole new kind of status for radiation poisoning because that's definitely damage over time.
Actually, I think I might avoid nuclear weapons because of the radiation. I think, but building tons of planes and just bombing the place. Yeah, no, that probably, yeah.
Beautiful.
Terrifying. I'm glad you don't have access to the internet. I'm gonna be the first to say it.
Yet.
But anyways, quick recap over what happened last session. You guys finally made it to your first town of Arlock Keep. It was a bit of a treacherous journey, but you guys made it in one piece, thankfully. As you guys were approaching the town, you guys noticed some peculiar pools of blood. You guys figured it was blood. And as you guys approached the outer wall, it was a dwarf that was standing on top of the wall caught your guys' attention just as he jumped off. And due to some quick thinking from a couple of your party members, you guys managed to save his life, even though he did not appear to be too thankful for it.
Mercy caught him.
Sure did.
Yep.
He did let you know after a couple of after connecting to his mind, you guys were finally able to get that he does have some sort of family here still in town. We're able to get the name of his granddaughter, Cathra. But that's really about it, other than he really is not in a good mental space right now. You guys eventually managed to knock him out, and you guys made your way inside Arlock Keep, where you guys first experienced the first wave of the Sins, with some of you guys being really tired, and some of you guys just being really sad.
Not me.
Yeah, Centurion is mind of steel, apparently. I think it's because there's already too much going on in there. But you guys managed to split off again with Marlin and Oradal taking the dwarven men over to the garden area to take a nap and then relax for a bit. And Centurion, Sidian, Mercedes, and Onyx went over to the blacksmith shop, where you guys met our wonderful blacksmith and discovered his pool of lava that he uses for his furnace. We will pick up, because I believe Sidian was inquiring about this pool of lava.
Alright. Sorry. I think just to start out with, quick first pass is always good to do with the tech magic.
Okay. As
if there's
you
anything...
are detecting magic, you do realize that, yes, the lava itself is not magical, but the metal well that's housing the lava is.
Did I tell the School of Magic? Gotta guess.
I had it, and then I lost it. One second while I pull it up.
Alright. I mean, I guess it's transmutation. Maybe evocation.
It is transmutation.
Alright. So I think it's probably safe. Sid is assuming that this is probably just they brought down either stone or like maybe they somehow transferred the magma or lava itself while it was still hot, but probably just stone. They just have a enchantment to warm this up or keep this piping hot. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to begin casting ritual casting Identify on this, because I feel like with how it's keeping her awake, there might be something else here, like something else regarding this. Given that it's transmutation, maybe it's some other sort of enchantment. Maybe. He's curious about this. So he's going to cast Identify ritually. I'm repeating myself.
Are you touching the pool?
Right, that is a touch.
Cause,
Let me double check that.
Yeah, that's bad.
If you want to try and touch the metal tub of magma, by all means, go ahead. Though you have been warned a couple times that may not be the best thing to do.
If I use minor conjuration, if I use minor conjuration to create a mitt that would be thermally insulated, would I be able to still cast Identify, or would the mitt keep me from casting Identify?
Well, I thought the conjuration stuff needed concentration.
It does not. Also,
Oh.
Identify is not a
Identify is not
concentration spell, I
concentration.
believe.
So you can
Would
try.
that work, or would that stop it?
I think as you reach your hand towards it, you feel that even the mitt may not be enough to protect you from getting burned.
That's also fair.
Yeah, magma
Actually,
is
Onyx.
like
Yeah, not a good time. Could I perhaps then roll Arcana? Would I like? Can I see like any runes on the inside of this, or would it all be kind of out of view?
You can take a look on the inside. It's not like anything's hidden. It is just very hot. So as you kind of get closer to it, you feel the waves of heat coming off of this pool of
So
lava.
he like wipes a sweat bead from his brow. That is pretty hot.
But you don't see any runes.
Yeah, probably under the magma. And I'm not in particular rush to stick my hand in there to move it aside or anything like that. Not that that would work.
You sure?
it's probably on the inside of the bowl, man. Ah, no.
You sure you
It's
don't
either
want
on
to
the-
just stick it in there?
It's either on the inside of the bowl where all the magma is, or it's on the outside, buried underneath all the stone. Is there any like runes in the room, perhaps? That would be probably not.
Nope.
I think this is probably just going to remain a mystery, I think he says to himself.
Well, he did have that breakdown last time, so I'm not sure if he heard you.
Who did?
Mercy?
Who had the breakdown?
Oh, Centurion.
Centurion.
He's not in a good mental space.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, like, that's just his own mental space. Nothing to do with the sin.
That's also fair.
Mercy?
Yes.
Sorry.
Because he was investigating the lava and can't figure it out, chalking it up to being a mystery. I had my mental breakdown. Because he mentioned someone, and I was asking for the armor, and I showed him my crispy chicken fingers. Yeah, so that brings us to you, I guess.
Yeah, anything you want to do, Miss Mercedes, while you're in this blacksmith shop?
I guess I would ask how much half plate armor would be. Full plate, which I know is like 500 gold.
We'll play it like 1,000.
Are you looking for something like specially made or already made or
just something that's going to be effective, because right now the armor that I have is chainmail.
let me think.
So
I think I may have something that might fit you. It might fit you a little small, but I think I could probably make it a little bit bigger. For that, and then half plate, I could probably do 300. Yeah, 300.
300. All right. Do you have like the AC of this? It's just so that I can compare it, because I mean my AC is currently at 20, but it'd be cool to like bump it up even higher, as I imagine we're going to be meeting worse and worse creatures.
So he's gonna go over to the rack of armor and kind of look through it, almost as if someone's looking through their closet. Before he pulls out just a half plate set of armor. And he's gonna like lift it up towards you and go, well, yeah, this might. If I just adjust the belt here and then yeah, okay. This should work. It should make you a little sturdier. It's stronger than the chainmail you're wearing. I think it should be. Here, you can try it on. And he is going to
All right.
try and get you to try it on.
All right. Then Mercedes will
Curse.
eagerly shed her sword belt and all those things and strap up in that armor.
In front of a stranger and your friends.
Kind of smiling in
Changing
spite of
room, or-
herself. Almost like the
I mean-
way that no, I mean, it's just armor. I mean,
Yeah,
she's
not
got her
all of
other
her.
things under it.
It's not like she's taking off all her clothes to put on this stuff that goes over her clothes.
Mm-hmm. So she's kind of
mean-
grinning like a girl picking out a prom dress.
Yeah, that's fair.
So Miss Mercedes out of game. I will let you know. Half plate armor and your chain mail will give you the same AC. There is no difference because your dexterity modifier is only 1.
No difference. Okay. All right, so there's no difference.
The difference would be if you had a better dex.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you had a better dex, like a +2, it would give you
A better
an armor class
dex.
of 21. Because the difference is chainmail would give
Ah.
you a straight AC. The half plate armor is an AC plus your dex modifier.
Okay, I see. So then this may not be the time to do that. Maybe when I improve my dexterity, then I will keep that in mind.
Get more money, and
Okay.
we're able to come back here. We can get that then.
Mm-hmm. True.
So
And so,
sorry.
yeah. Oh,
You go on ahead.
yeah. So, realizing this, Mercedes will look at her chainmail on the side and look at this lovely new armor and sigh and shake her head. I don't know if this is what I need just at the moment, but I thank you for your time very much.
Okay.
I can make do.
Okay, if you're sure, it'll be here.
All right. Well, I hope to come back for it. Just perhaps not now.
Sure. Yeah, just it'll be.
You watch, we're
right
gonna-
here.
We're gonna run into something. All right. Well, thank you very much. And she will very carefully take this armor off and set it back where it belongs, and put on her chainmail and strap on her sword belt, and just I think she will step outside. Just like, get me away from the temptation. I don't need it.
I think Kieran kind of got over his little issue.
Tina.
It's you.
I think he does kind of gather himself after, I guess Mercy's clarity brought him his own.
Okay.
And he does ask him, does he have anything to traverse ice for his feet?
Oh, I didn't think about the
I can probably
different features. Yeah. Oh, hush, Tina.
I don't have anything made, but that should be easy enough just to do some like shoes that'll make it easy. Maybe some little spikes here so that it's easier to walk across the ice. Yeah, if you have for the leather and for the 20 gold, and then give me a day. I should have it for you.
He sighs and says, I may have to come back. And he explains it plainly. I've taken a vow of poverty, so I don't have any gold. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Do you have anything to trade of value?
I think he
what,
starts.
Tina? Hush.
I think he starts digging in like his hood sort of deal, like his little scarf that he has, and he takes out the ball with the iron rings.
Tina.
Oh.
I'm not sure if you're talking here out of character. I'm not sure if you remember.
I remember. Out of character.
Yes. Okay.
His blacksmith's eyes go a little wide when you pull that out. What? Wait. Is that just a ball of iron?
No. And he begins to explain what it is, how it works, and also, to be honest, the drawbacks as well. But he does say that there's a lot of utility in this, and he's actually used it with some success.
Oh. Okay, yeah, if you're willing to trade that for the shoes, I could do that. That's a fair trade. Yeah.
Yes. And, I'll let you know how this design works, and you can always profit off of it elsewhere as well.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, I think they should be easy enough to... I think I should be able to figure this out on my own. But, yes. Fair trade. Come back tomorrow and... shoes. Yeah, hold on a second. And this little gnome is going to go over to you and start pulling up the string and start taking measurements of your feet.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I need to roll to see if he's gonna trust him to leave the ball here, or if he's gonna come back with it. So give me 1 second. Okay. He apparently trusts him, and he tells him he'll be back. He asks him when he thinks have him done tomorrow.
Actually, I should probably have them done by tonight, but normally people don't come by at night. So just come by in the morning and they should be ready. Yeah.
Oh, he also thanks him before he leaves.
So do you leave the ball? You're kind of not talking.
Yeah, I leave the ball.
Ooh. And he will gleefully take the ball in his hand and start going back towards his forge.
All right. I guess he'll start. Actually, I was gonna ask. Is there anything in here that would catch Centurion's eye?
For the most part, no. This seems very much some basic weapons, some basic armor, but the only difference is that it's very detailed, but nothing out of it seems extra special other than the appearance of it.
All right. Before he does leave, he asks him, I know you have a lava forge. Do you happen to have bits of coal with you?
I think yeah, hold on 1 second. It's not coal, but he will go to his back and pull out this charred stick that he has. You can see the handle is still brown, but the rest of it is completely black. Is this good enough? I think this is the closest I have to what you're looking for. I don't know if this will work for you, but I don't have any coal. No.
All right. No, he's like, he takes it and he says, "Thanks, it's for my dog, anyways," and walks out the door.
Wonderful.
Okay, I had an idea. I tried looking up to see if I could get the rule clarification, but I couldn't find it. So I vaguely remember seeing somewhere that for touch spells that are like rituals or take longer than like action, you only need to touch it for like the last action, or for like the last, like you only need to touch it briefly. But then I'm also remembering that you need to touch it through the duration, so I'm forgetting which one. I assume probably for the duration actually, because that makes more sense. Come to think of it.
Yeah.
Let's see. A couple things to just observe real quick. Is the metal around the lava, is it red hot?
It is.
Okay, so it actually is conducting heat, which means that theory's out. I do want to touch it briefly, but I'm gonna pull away if it's hot, just to double check that it actually is like hot on the rim.
Yeah, you reach out and touch this metal and immediately hear and feel the singe on your fingertips.
And I
It's
pull
very
away.
hot.
Just gonna minor conjuration some like a snowball to put that finger in.
Yep.
But no, yeah, I think this is probably a lost cause for the moment. I think he's gonna stand up from crouching, and after he's cooled off the finger a bit, he's just gonna kind of gently drop the snowball in the lava, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, when you throw the snowball in the lava, it immediately just this cloud of steam just puffs up,
Yeah.
and the snowball is gone.
Yeah. Well, worth a try. Real quick, both with detect magic, but also just in general. Quick look back here. Anything noteworthy?
With your detect magic, you don't sense anything else that's magical. But as you're looking around, only thing you see is standard workshop equipment, some swords that are half completed, and a pile of what you assume is like faulty equipment or things that didn't come out right. You just have a heap pile there, but nothing of note.
I look back. Is anybody still there? Because I assume that this is probably
Onyx
after
is.
everything. Onyx is just like standing there
Just
idly.
there. Yep.
I guess kind of. I remember the gnome had a like sensitively long name that I can't remember, and Sid probably doesn't bother to remember. Has she said anything, or is she doing anything at the moment?
You now see this gnome with the iron ball that Centurion once had in his possession.
God damn it! I heard the iron ball. Did you give away the like metal bands?
Yep.
Sorry, can't hear you walking out the door.
Damn it! Didn't even let Thydian look at that to replicate that later. Damn it! And I assume detect magic's still up. I could definitely, like, absolutely see that this is magical.
100%. This is definitely magical.
I'm just gonna, like, Sid turns to leaves, sees her carrying this, and just, like, looks down at it, like, and kind of says under his breath, "God damn it, Centurion. Damn it."
Hey, bud, it was. I know I'm not there, but it was that or 20 gold.
20 gold? I would have lent you the 20 gold. Jesus. Well, I see you've... Actually, let me roll to see whether he's going to try and be slick on this, or whether he's just going to...
If you ruin my chance of getting something to walk on ice, Centurion will kill you.
I can literally make that for you.
But are they custom made to his exact measurements?
That's also fair. I mean, I would have to custom make it as well because I don't exactly.
That's a lot of work, Obsidian.
That's also fair.
And this guy can do it by morning. He doesn't need an entire 2 weeks.
So yeah, I think with what he rolled, Sid is gonna try and be slick with this. Oh, I see. You have that for a while, or did just got that? That's a neat looking thing.
Yep, your friend just gave it to me. Traded it for some ice boots.
Nice. How much are the ice boots? Sound pretty cool.
Ice boots are 20 gold.
Nice. Tell you what, I'll pay for the ice boots if you wanna. I'll take that off your hands if you're interested.
Oh no, this is worth more than 20 gold. Ice boots.
Yeah,
if you
Sid
want
is
a pair of ice boots, 20 gold.
screaming internally because he thought that there was a chance that might work. For a moment there. All right. I see. I see your. I see you know your stuff. Fair enough. I'll give you. About 47 gold. I think that should be a pretty reasonable offer there. You got them for a steal. Wait, shit. He said I should have said that.
500 gold.
Fair enough. And he just starts walking out, not saying it's not reaching into his pocket at all. It's like, yeah, she actually knows how much this thing's worth. Centurion, however, did fucking not.
No, it's not that he didn't know. It's that
He
he
just doesn't
didn't
care.
care.
To him, that is exactly how much they're worth to him.
I'm pretty sure he tried to buy it off as well when we first got him.
Well,
All right.
it's not that, because he did lie. It's never worked for him. The 3 times he tried it, he got trapped in it. What are you talking about?
That is
Give
part
it
of
to
the trap.
Sidian, then he can trap you in it, and then
And himself?
you can blame him.
No. Because remember, this thing only works if the person throwing it beats the strength AC. But the strength AC is also correlated to your strength. If this fucker tries to do that, he's gonna get fucked. Okay. There was and Centurion said there wasn't a downside.
Got rid of a useless
Yeah,
item
Sis
and
just
got
gonna
snow boots.
start walking out. I think he just said, fair enough. And he's just walking out of the shop. Onyx, come on. Time to go. But were you not trying to haggle? Onyx, that's enough.
Damn, no creation called you a bitch. Damn.
No, Onyx is just eternally confused.
Onyx
Like
is
he's
just
just
like, no,
failed.
I'm calling you a bitch.
Yep. I assume Onyx was probably just playing with something that was on the counter for most of that time. And yeah, they're gonna head out.
Perfect.
Damn, that is just so frustrating. In a great way, but in a very funny and entertaining and cool
He's gonna
way,
murder
but
you.
also, yeah, that.
Okay.
Maybe he'll come
Guys.
back and try haggling for that with more serious money, but he does not want to spend all of his money on that. And believe it or not, he actually isn't the type of person to steal that.
So you guys walk outside.
Sorry.
What would you guys like to do?
Let's see, what else was outside? Key. Winding
Well, I
Stair,
mean, next was
Westgate,
probably
Rune Circle, Blacksmith, Main Keep.
For simplicity's sake,
Hollow.
are we all together at this point, or do we want to go like in the order that we left in?
Well, Centurion had kind of states. Remember, he said that the only other place here, because we asked about an inn last time, that they had that was close to an inn, was that lit building that we saw when we first came in.
I believe I don't actually remind me on this if any of you remember, but did Bordal mention that he was taking the dwarf to the gardens over there?
I think while you guys are exploring, you guys would have seen them go up to the gardens. Him, Marlin, and Borodal.
Okay. Are we all together, or are we going to do this decision separately?
I'd like to check out the main keep, I guess.
Fair.
Maybe we should stick together because we're already kind of separated.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what Centurion says. Sorry.
Yeah. If we are together, then Sid would mention. Do we want to meet up with the other two? I am totally down for that, but there were, prior events. Did we want to stick together or stay separate?
Centurion says, I think we'll stick together. I mean, I don't have anywhere to be till tomorrow for those boots. Then he kind of nudges Sid in the arm with his elbow. I got him for a steal, and then walks off to Mercy.
Sid looks at Centurion with a blind rage. But he does not mention anything at the moment. Because at least he has the knowledge that Centurion was the one that was just robbed, essentially.
Poverty.
Okay. So, where are you guys headed to?
Don't you actually have gold? Like,
No, we established that last time.
Main keep?
Right.
So we're all going to the main keep.
Actually, yeah, I think Sid and Onyx will go together. Sid considers sending Onyx to go and check on the other two, but... Wait, are we going to the main keep, or are we going to the garden so that everybody sticks together?
It's the door predicament all over
We
again,
can go
guys.
to the garden if we're keeping. Okay, let's go pick everybody up, and then go to the main keep.
Okay.
All
right.
Garden?
Onward.
Sid offers to send Onyx with Centurion to the keep in case anything goes wrong, because I think he did overhear a bit of that he recognized someone. So it's like, we'll take care of that. Why don't you go and figure out what's going on there?
In the keep. Right?
Yeah, that's what he's offering.
He looks at Onyx with like this suspicious look in his eye.
Or you could go on your own. It's up to you.
No, I'm just saying, like, he just looks at him with this.
No, I mean, Sid says
look in his eye.
that, actually, like, when you're staring at Onyx.
Mm. And then he does look over at Sidian. If he tries anything funny and I do have to destroy it, it's not my fault.
He's not gonna... nothing funny should happen. And if you could...
He squints a little harder and is like, do you have a self-destruct?
No. But...
Alright, let's go.
Out of character, I want to mention, what do you think he is, Dr. Doofenshmirtz? Yeah. If you do have to disable it, please don't entirely destroy it so I can figure out what went wrong. Onyx just kind of stares and shrugs. I do not plan on doing anything dangerous and reckless.
All right. I guess. Well, actually, kind of talking out of character here.
I don't want to
I'm
force
second
you to
guessing
take her
myself
with
as
you.
well. I'm second guessing myself as well. It's a fucking predicament. So give me a second.
Sorry. So, how's everybody doing?
Good. Heading towards the garden, apparently.
I mean,
Pick up
I
our
don't wanna-
buddies.
I think
I'm-
I don't want to force you guys to split. I just figured I'd offer that. I don't know. If Mercy and Centurion want to go to the gate, or I don't know.
No, he does decide to
Well,
go to the keep
I'm
with
not going to the
Onyx.
gate. I'm going to the main keep.
So I thought Centurion was going to go to the main keep while you guys went to the garden.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm just offering if Mercy wanted
Well,
to go.
I thought we were. Well, I
keep.
was going to go to the. I was going to go to the main keep, and then I thought we were all going to go to the garden to pick up the rest of the guys, and then go to the main keep.
They're talking about this, overthinking this probably, but
Or we could just go to the keep.
Go pick up
I
your
think-
friends and then go to the
I
keep.
think Centurion. I think Centurion does tell you he needs some alone time to think on his own. So he's gonna go to the
The
keep.
man always needs alone time. He is toxically alone.
almost
I'm just
Mercy.
gonna say.
Wait.
Are you taking-
He's a
Onyx with you?
brooder.
Onyx. He points at Onyx. It's coming. So
Okay. Again, if anything happens,
I mean,
tell
he
him
needs to go
message me.
aesthetically brood because he's pained. Well, let's go scoop up our friends.
Yes.
You're
I'm
always
so
alone.
glad you understand. You are very understanding. I'll be back in 15 minutes.
All right.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
It's heroin, but don't
Okay.
tell him.
All right.
Did not mean to make that as
All right,
complicated as it
so-
ended up being.
Okay.
So Percy will scoot on over to the garden.
Perfect. So Mercy and Sidian head back to the garden. We'll do
Here
them
we be.
first. Marlin and Wardall, do you want to describe the scene that they see when they arrive?
Oh,
I mean, I think I
goodness.
gave you
Is this
the
going to be
gist of it.
PG-13 or not?
How many pieces is this dwarf in? I'm kidding.
I mean, I think you can like describe the beginning of it because I think I told you more or less what it is, and then I'll essentially elaborate on what's happening afterward.
Okay. So as you guys get to the garden, you will see that Marlin, Wardall, and the dwarf are all awake. Kind of grouped around each other in a circle, and they look very into this whatever they're focused on the ground. As you get closer, you'll notice that they are all playing a game of dice.
Okay, so they're doing all right.
Yeah. You will notice that the dwarf, for the first time, seems to be laughing, but he is missing his shirt and his boots.
Trip game or something?
But
Uh-oh.
he does have a new rapier and a couple of hand axes now sitting next to him. Don't know if they're his or someone else's, but he looks like he's having fun, at least.
All right. Sid said, leans over to Mercy and kind of quietly says, seem to be cheering him up. Whatever they're doing seems to be working.
Indeed. Then she'll approach the scene and clear her throat. Gentlemen, We would like to go to the main keep, see what we can find, if anything, and who we can find, if anyone. Would you like to come with us?
I think we can accompany you. This is Borodal. Sorry. Yeah. He seems to be okay with it. Not sure. See if we can get the dwarf to come in after he's taken his winnings. He's won more than he's lost, so sure he's a little happy. Hopefully.
Sid's gonna kind of like head nod gesture to the dwarf. He's doing better now, right?
That's what we're hoping for. Sorry, this is... It's always hard if I forget to mention this. This is Merlin. He's doing better now, but I mean, it's a step at a time kind of thing, I guess. Quick question, just if you don't mind. And he just gestures you over, like, to the back steps.
Who's he gesturing to?
You, Sid.
And who is gesturing? Marlin? Or Merlin?
Yeah, Merlin.
He'll oblige. I don't know if Mercy has any protests, but they'll follow you over to kind of hear what's going on.
All right.
Oh, this is something, and I would personally not give a shit if I told this to your sister, but I've been testing a few of these blood samples, and they're less than 10 days old.
Meaning we could have...
If we came here first, we might have stopped this. Maybe. Well, people were not dead here. But we don't know the circumstances. But 5 days ago, 10 days ago, there was no piles of blood. I'm not complaining. This is free blood, and no one's going to bitch at me. Also, you give her my message. Just don't forget to do that.
One man's blood pool is another man's lunch, I guess. He does say that.
I suppose.
What was you said instructions or something?
I gave you a message for her that I assumed you've already given her. If not, he's just reminding you.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I forgot about that entirely.
Oh shit! Okay.
That's right.
Partially because that was between
You've been wondering why he's been acting so hostile towards her.
Yeah, Lydian would have remembered because I only forgot because it was the
A couple weeks.
in between games that I had forgotten. I am so sorry about that.
I forgot the character. I'm just kidding. No.
I mean, Sid might have forgotten. Maybe he did. Could I retroactively have done that?
Yeah.
Yes. Are you gonna allow that?
Yeah, there would have been downtime on your guys' way up to Arla Keep that you probably would have been like,
Okay.
hey, by the way, this is what happened to Marlin.
What happened?
I
What was
do
this?
think that he probably would have done it remembered after the battle at the lake. Yeah. Has anybody recapped for Kim what had happened?
Yeah, I know what happened, but what did he tell you to tell her? I don't know what that was.
Did you send that message
You
about?
have it written down.
Yeah, no. Sid wrote it down. I don't think I did.
You have it written down in your private channel.
Oh, right.
She transcribed it for you. Thank
Right.
you.
Okay. And it's loading. Sorry, it's taking a minute. I thought it was in the DM, so I was checking the wrong place entirely. Okay. So yeah, just to recap what the message was, Marlin, did anybody mention to him what had happened with the battle and everything? Okay. The message was, Marlin's message to Mercy was, I was not your friend, I was not your enemy. I was the enemy of your enemy. And that will be true through the next time we see each other. If you don't want to be on that list, don't attack me again.
Ooh,
So yeah,
Juicy.
spicy.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like
pretty
it.
tense moment when that happened.
And then the cameraman followed Mercy out like in Maury.
Oh.
Oh.
No, but yeah, so I would say between the last battle with the Ice Devils and the time you got to Arla Keep was plenty of time for you to relay that message to Mercy.
Pull her aside and just like awkwardly deliver that message.
Hmm. Well, no, you gave me the message before when she came back after brooding for a while on the
But
mountain.
yeah, so Mercedes
so-
did get the message. That's
yeah.
more of the story.
That's what
Got
counts.
the
Okay, yeah.
message.
So it's like, yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Hopefully that all goes over well. Again, this is back to the private conversation, but haven't heard too much since then. So I think everybody just wants to make sure that we can work together on this. I think at this point we can all agree that it was kind of a mess what had happened before. Not repeat that. Sorry.
So you guys start talking about going to the main keep, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Bordo will ask what you guys have been doing while they were here gambling.
We checked out
We found a
I
blacksmith
assume we're all
shop.
together now. Yeah, there was someone
there are
inside
other-
that didn't seem to know anything that had gone on here.
So you found other people. That's great. But
One
they
other
don't know
person,
anything.
and it seems like the northeastern gatehouse has people refuged in it.
No, there ain't no one in there anymore. And this is the dwarf speaking up now.
What do you mean? There's lights on. That was to the
There's
dwarfs.
probably lights. There's probably just the barkeep. Everyone else gone.
Probably.
The barkeep?
That's all I needed to hear. All right. Come on. You got to go check out the smith first. I got a thing to request, and you're the one paying.
Is he referring that to Sidian?
No, he's actually talking to Boradal.
Ah. Intriguing.
If I could have everyone that's there at the garden make me a perception check, please.
Perception.
Everyone that's what?
13.
At the gardens.
Oh, okay, yeah.
13.
13.
Two. Perception. Oh boy, that's a 6.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And Marlin and Boradol, if I can have you guys roll me a perception check.
I think it was like 15 and 17 for these guys.
Perfect. You two are the only ones that notice that the ground beneath your feet is shaking ever so slightly.
Boy.
With that, we immediately grab the dwarf and start running.
Just leave everyone behind.
Oh, yeah.
Grabs the dwarf, tucks it under his armpit, and starts running out like a fucking linebacker.
Sid
Yeah.
not entirely.
Boradal just parkours up the wall, and this Merlin is just like linebacker with the ball, dwarf underneath his hat, up the stairs.
Yeah. Sid isn't gonna like run, but he's not gonna stick around. He's just gonna kind of quickly walk. It's like we should probably go. I don't think that they left for no reason.
Sidian, as you say that, you will now start to notice that around this top corner of the gardens, there's this
Yeah.
mound of dirt that is slowly but surely getting higher and higher, as if something is coming up.
anything visible with detect magic, which I would assume would still be up?
Yes. You do detect magic.
Yeah, we should definitely leave. I think.
We're about to spoil our girl's grand entrance.
Is this school?
Surprise! It's where she's been the
Cruella,
entire time.
she busted through and like she make a makeshift drill device.
Cruella's
is
still
Karen
in the
Logan?
bag like, I'm already
Can see
here.
that.
I mean, but
Sure,
yeah,
you guys can.
it doesn't take long before this mound of dirt like starts to really become bigger and noticeable, and soon this one black horn pokes through.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Who is that?
I can't see anything.
Yeah.
New character time, I guess.
Because you're in the ground.
I'm just gonna burst. I'm a sand shrew, guys. I don't know if you knew that.
You're a stand.
Ooh.
Oh,
I am a sand
I
shrew.
love this. I miss this art. I do miss this. I played this guy once.
And soon, this character is standing before you, brushing off the dirt. Arthur.
So like
go
gotten
ahead.
up on the steps, but they just kind of paused. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Who's that?
Sand shrew,
Hand
guys.
on my hilt.
Oh no, sand shrew
Full
gone. Oh,
version.
there's sand shrew.
Fuller version. Arthur, go ahead and take it away.
Arthur shrugs off the dirt. Kind of looks a little confused.
Woo!
Oh.
And quickly, he
Oh
quickly
wait,
starts
so we have a new
searching around.
character.
He quickly starts searching around. And you just hear him say, sorry, my violin. Where's my violin?
Is it in the hole? What are you doing here? How did... Alright.
He starts rummaging through the hole, and he brings out a beautiful, gorgeous looking violin. Okay, just the thing dreams are made of, sort of thing. Okay, he's tuning in. Okay, all right. Now, who the hell are you guys?
It looks at Mercy
We would ask the same of you.
Why
You
did
don't
you...
look like the King's Guard or the Guardsman or
Where do
that
you
one monk.
think... Where did you think you are?
Where do you think I am?
What kind of question is that?
You asked it.
You've met your match, Sid.
We're in a stadium. What the hell? Why are you coming out of the ground?
Would Arthur be able to tell that the magic here is very different?
Yes. So where you're from, Arthur, magic is very finicky and corrupt right now, especially with what you were doing. Here, it is very stable but very dark.
This is very pleasing. He kind of just soaks in the air. All right, so none of you are corrupt. None of you are gonna... And he starts making a motion of like eating his arm, like, right?
Okay,
No.
Merlin is going to raise his hand. Define corrupt.
I think he draws in close to him and just starts studying him up and down. He's very close. It's like less than a foot away from you now. Just kind of studying you.
You do
don't
notice
feel
there is a
blood.
dwarf underneath his arm. Give me a second, and I rage just to transform in front of him.
I'm sure that'll go over well.
So, Hef, is this a new or second character that you're going to be playing along with Centurion?
This is a second character.
All right.
Oh my gosh, we're doing that? I guess we are.
I guess so.
Got Onyx and
Um,
Borodal.
I guess so.
Okay, to be fair,
I
Borodal
guess.
wasn't a secondary. He was a backup because I honestly thought I was about to get murked.
I also thought you were about to get murdered.
I think it's a dealer's choice sort of situation.
Oh, wait, does... when I do go demon, as a double check it, I'm technically, like, while I'm raging, considered a devil. Does that affect that at all?
Affect what?
What he's trying to, I guess, corruption? I have no idea how he's doing this.
No, that has nothing with with the corruption that Arthur's speaking about.
I have a question. I mean, I've got multiple questions here, but were you transporting across a world before, just now? Kind of gesturing to him coming out of the ground.
I think Arthur kind of looks you up and down, very not smugly, but very like knowingly. He looks at him and he just artificer, right?
Yes.
You like making some. Oh yeah, you would ask that, and
Uh-huh.
then completely ignores the question.
Yeah. All right. I've got thoughts, but long story short is, regardless of where you were from, you're currently on the middle of Acedia, or in the middle of Acedia, on the corner of Ekros. It's a continent entirely full of devils, and we're trying to stop that. So we can help you get to safety, or we can just let you be.
The
He
country
hasn't
is
paid
currently...
attention at all. He's more over at your sister now.
Okay, not paying attention. Fair enough.
He's giving all of us the once over, so get ready. He's the talent scout. Let's see if anyone's got it.
Googly eyes at Mercy.
Another one?
Scrumptious.
Arthur, there is something that catches your attention. The fact that they said that this country was overrun by devils, which you were recently fighting. And not too long ago were in what you assumed was their entire realm.
And he also says, so they follow they were already here? They were already here, right?
For the past couple of years.
Oh, okay, they didn't
Not
follow
entirely.
me through. Okay, right. Well. What do you call this place?
He said before Acedia and Necros, but I don't know if he remembers he was paying attention. So, Sid will not say anything at the moment.
He looks like he's going to say something to Mercy, and instead he just keeps it to himself. You could tell, and then moves back over to Crew.
Now you have Marlin there, who is raging and looks like a devil-ish character. You have Borodal there, and then you have Mercedes and Sidian.
Mercy is just
Random dwarf.
Yeah, Mercy, that hand is still on her hilt. Like, she's just looking at everybody. She's got one raging. Somebody just popped out of the ground. This is not looking very holy. This is not Bible study material.
Really? Like the dragon and the demon and the awesome looking musical tiefling?
And
So I think
the
it has fiddle.
vampire, like demon vampire.
Yeah, no, technically demon vampire.
Give me one moment.
And then there's Sidian, the worst of them all.
If he says he's about to talk to you about something important, just grab some beers and buckle up.
All right, so as he's walking over to Crew,
Remember,
who was it that was
not
raging?
there.
Oh, sorry, not Crew. Who was it that was raging?
It's Merlin.
Transformed to look like a devil, if I remember.
He kind of looks around at everyone, and then he almost looks enamored with Mercy.
Oh
But
boy.
at the same time, and I'll say this to Merlin, and only Merlin hears this, he just hears in his voice while he's talking to everyone else, say, "Don't do that. I wouldn't try that."
I have no idea how I would respond, if I could respond to that. Like, did you mean like telepathically or how like?
Telepathically.
I have no idea if he'll hear the response, but his only response back is, "I'm not the one you need to convince of that. The other guy is."
He, for the most part, ignores him and continues talking to everyone, but is really just looking at Mercy. FYI, he's a bard, people.
She will draw her. She will draw her sword just an inch and pivot backwards. Who are you and what are you doing coming out of the ground like that?
He touches the tip of her blade and says, and just starts like sucking on his, sucking on his teeth, and says, "You know, such violence. Is this how you greet people that just got here? I mean," and he kind of looks over. "You seem like a pious person, and yet I met with your blade instead of your words." He's not using anything, but he is trying to charm her.
These days, I have no idea what anyone's intent may be. Unfortunately, I have to be suspicious of everything. And I am. Especially of those who pop out of a hole in the ground with very little explanation.
What are you doing here?
Well, to be fair, the last I remember, I was in a tavern before I got asked aggressively to leave. Yes.
Okay, this is Merlin. Also, like, I can't move anything from like the map because I'm not there. The internet keeps going out. We're like up on the cliff looking down on this, so I don't know if they're still up on like in the garden or are they still on the stairs.
Sorry. I think we're still in the garden. I don't know did you guys go up the stairs? Sid had,
yeah, no, we went up the stairs to like the top entrance to like just look down on what's happening because we weren't sure what was going to happen.
Sid is slightly on the stairs.
Okay, a word of
Stairs, I
advice.
guess.
Just dude who I just met. No one here owns anything, so you can ask them those questions right back, and they don't have any answers either.
Well, he kind of he's just doing his own thing. He's a bit too excited at the fact that he's in a new world. No one from his other world is here. So no more debts. No more people trying to kill him. No more people trying to aggressively ask him to leave taverns.
Are you saying this out loud or thinking this?
Oh, he's probably just thinking this to himself.
There were so many
But he
replies I
does,
had to that.
He does. What? I didn't hear you.
There were so many replies like Merlin had to that if he said it out loud. Top 5 would have been like, give the nun like a half hour. Half of those will be taken up by her.
No, yeah, that's also fair. If you did say that out loud, Sid would agree with that for sure.
But he does as he's
damn, that orb
letting
would
you
be really
guys
good right
talk
now.
amongst yourselves. He does start playing a beautiful melody on his violin. He's always playing. If he's not
Flirting?
scamming or defending himself, he's playing.
Oh, I can't wait for this guy to meet with like Merzus.
Oh, they can start a band.
Gideon is going to, slyly as he's playing, he is going to reach to his neck where he has a medallion of thought. So I'm going to try casting Detect Thoughts on this guy to try and see what his deal is.
Before you do that, he does turn invisible.
All right. I will use Detect Thoughts
Wait.
then to detect
I'm
his
sorry.
presence. Sorry.
So go ahead.
I mean, if you're turning
and
invisible.
he will Misty Step away as well.
So you're turning invisible and then Misty stepping away?
And are you still
Yes.
playing the instrument?
No, that has abruptly stopped.
Okay.
That might have been his focus.
Done that then before you. Oh, was playing the music casting the spell?
Yes.
Okay. I will still go ahead and cast Detect Thoughts to try and locate him.
We're going to head over to the blacksmiths real quick, but we'll meet you at the gate, I guess.
Yeah.
I am so scared if he does detect my thoughts.
Oh, God. Do you have like a laundry list of things you want to do?
No, Arthur is just.
Oh, Lord, it's going to suck for you, man.
I'm supposed to be the annoying person that people get agitated at. There's only enough room in this. No, I'm kidding. There's enough room. I will still go for the trying to detect him with Detect Thoughts, but if not, then I assume we probably just head over to the gatehouse.
On the keep.
So you would find. Well, Arthur, where are you Misty stepping to?
Sorry, I'm trying to move my stuff over here, but I can't. Everything's in black and white. I would have moved closer to Mercy.
So, like where Mercy is now, or where she was when you cast that spell?
So, because I imagine that Mercy was farther away from him when he was playing, when you guys were talking.
If you want to bring yourself, because I think she was closer actually, at least based off of where she was on the map.
Yeah, it was closer just a second ago, but
yeah,
because you're like moving to where she was then. We're moving. So
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, so I was about there. Something. Okay, so he Misty stepped.
Last thing you hear from Merlin and Bordal is Merlin, scream if there's any trouble. Bordal is, I'll promise I'll make him help.
And then, Sidian, you would have found Arthur, with your detect thoughts.
Okay. I actually would. I'm gonna turn to Mercy and actually go. We should start heading towards the gatehouse and try and give her a bit of a look, saying, "Trust me on this."
She'll hesitate, saying, but I thought we were going to go to the main keep. All
That
right.
I am referring to the keep. The keep being the gatehouse.
Wait.
Is it the keep or is
Being
it
the
a gatehouse?
gatehouse. Okay, y'all keep confusing me.
Miss DM, is it a keep or a gatehouse?
So you have the main keep, which is marked
It's the main
E
keep. That's
on
what.
your map. Yes. You have H, which is technically the gatehouse. It's an inn above the gate.
Where did we see the lights?
H would be where you see the lights, the east gate.
Oh,
And where was Centurion and Onyx heading then? Because I thought it was to H.
They went to the main keep, which is an E.
Okay, then I guess we're going to E? Then?
yeah.
I think so.
That was the
That's where we
idea.
agree. As we're walking, I'm gonna keep the detect thoughts up, and I'm assuming he's gonna follow after, at least for a little bit. Is that a correct assumption?
Yes. However, you do start to notice something weird. As you are detecting thoughts, you notice that where these thoughts are coming from is no longer on the ground.
So he's floating, or flying, or something like that. Interesting. Anyway, is he following after us on this straightaway, going through here? Or does he go off in a different direction?
He is following you guys.
Okay. I'm going to switch from the detecting the presence of thoughts to detecting what the thoughts are function, to try and not deep diving, just getting the surface level stuff. To try and...
Are you sure, bud?
Yes.
I'm saying this out of character. Are you sure, bud?
I don't
Are you really
think...
willing to play
Also-
that Russian
Why-
roulette with a bard?
If it's not E for everything, you have to type it to him because I don't think
Well,
all
if
of us
it's-
need to hear this.
If it's that stuff, then it shouldn't... I'm like, if it's Eldritch Abominations, then that might be a problem that actually like messes with his mind. But if it's just horny bard stuff, then that's still...
So, Sidian, you are
Yes.
detecting initial thoughts, correct?
Yes, surface level stuff.
Okay. So, surface level. Arthur, what are you thinking at the moment?
At this moment,
You can tell him us or just text it to him.
That's up to you.
That pervy man. It's that perv.
well, you can tell that he has questions. He has questions about how he got here, but he's trying to hide that away. He's trying to not look concerned.
Trying to bottle up emotions like that. About like worry
But an
and...
even larger
That's
side
off.
is definitely staring at his sister.
Yeah,
Oh goodness.
yeah, that's kind of one of the things I was thinking. Is it in that way, or is it just...
No, it's
I
in
guess-
that way.
It's in that way?
Like, damn.
Yeah,
In the
Sid
bard way.
Oh goodness.
definitely is
Oh,
like...
jeez.
All you hear in the background is
When he detects that, Sidian like reaches and grips his
Turn
revolver,
it off! Turn
but
it off! Turn it off!
doesn't, like, just kind of clenches it a little bit. I guess probably because I think the spell will be ending fairly soon, but he's gonna ask just in general to Mercy, but loud enough that he would be able to hear. What do you think that was all about? I've got a theory, but I'm not entirely certain why he was here to begin with. And then
I don't
I'm
know, but I
assuming
certainly hope he's not some spy. The
somewhat.
Sens.
Oh yeah. He nods along in agreement. But I'm also trying to determine if I want to know if that triggers any thoughts that might be relevant at the time before the spell ends.
So you asked out loud why he's here? Is that correct?
Yeah, I direct it to Mercy, but loud enough that he would be able to hear that, to try and push his thoughts in that direction. It's a probing
Arthur,
question.
do you know why you're here?
Or any thoughts on why you're here? I don't know.
So I think City and you would just get these thoughts of I'm not too sure either.
Fair enough.
You got a busy tone like on a busy signal for a call.
Well, I think he's I assume that probably the spell ends around this point in time, but
If I may, before you do leave, the one thing that would somewhat put you to ease. He is in his heart not evil. He was just born like that.
He's gonna say.
I don't know how you would know that, but it's a good thing to know.
Yeah. He's gonna say to Mercy, but also again loud enough. Well, I hope he doesn't cause any trouble. Maybe he even helps out a bit. But I guess we'll never know.
I will say, you both of you, using a bit of... Well, actually, I have a question. Does thaumaturgy also cause an echoey voice?
If you want it to.
Then yes, he does use a mixture of his awakened mind and spooky voice.
Okay.
To kind of respond and say, what mission? What are you guys here really for? Wait, it's kind of just everywhere, what he's saying.
Okay, it's not coming from any particular direction.
Right, like he's taunting you, like a ghost taunting you.
You guys hear this not from a sound, but inside your minds.
Would I have gotten his name from the detect thought?
About him. Unless he thinks about himself in a third person. Maybe not.
I mean, if the fact that he's not evil came up, it's not impossible.
Arthur, would you have thought about your name?
Probably the fact that he hates being called Arthur because no one says his name right.
Artur.
Arthur.
I have gotten the correct pronunciation or the incorrect pronunciation.
I'm saying this as out of character. His name is Svarturmunin.
Artur.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's spelled Svartr, and people can't really say that, so they kind of just took the ARTR and called him Arthur.
Okay, but specifically when you were thinking that thought, did you think both pronunciations, or did you just think one of them?
Probably just the Arthur. Or,
all right.
Yeah, I don't think, yeah.
I don't know. Does Mercy want to respond actually first? I will give her that first response if she chooses.
What am I responding to at this point?
Arthur said, "What mission?" Basically.
I'm sorry, things keep piling on. Asking what now?
To mind the games.
I'm sorry,
Arthur asked, and you hear it in your mind in an echoey voice, saying, "What mission? What exactly are you guys doing here?" Kind of like a ghosty. He's trying to be stealth-like.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Okay. Then Sid
I
will.
don't know who
Okay.
he is, so nothing.
Sid is going to stop the walking that they're doing, and he's going to turn to the last known general direction that he had detected him in. And he's going to kind of say, "Well, Arthur, I would be glad to explain it if you'd like to set yourself down and show yourself." And would that be intimidation? I guess that would depend on how we would take that. Then again, he is a bard. He might be into that. Who knows?
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
So Arthur, this person now knows where you are, the fact that you were flying, and your name, which you never said out loud or spoke to them telepathically.
This is all surface stuff. I don't really give a shit.
I mean, it's surface stuff. But yeah,
It's
that's
things
fair.
that he would say when he was trying to pick up some broad in a tavern.
So he was going through pickup lines in his head.
If she could see the face he was making at her, she would punch his lights out.
Oh my god.
He was trying the smolder so hard, but he just
Failing.
I'm just
He's
imagining.
He's so coy. I love it.
I'm just imagining that like finger in like the pointing position under your face, and like the biting your lip and like squinting your eyes face.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, that one. I call it the
Smolder?
Bieber
Is that the technical term for that?
I call it the Bieber smolder.
The beaver booger? The beaver smolder.
I love it.
Okay.
It's the beaver smolder. The
It's
smolder
called
is
nope, it's the Bieber booger from now on, guys.
Yes.
That is what it is
beaver
called.
booger.
But yeah, so now Arthur, you know that he kind of knows more or less where you're at. He knows that you were flying, and now knows your name. How do you respond to him?
He did say like, I'd be happy to
Oh,
explain it
is
to
your
you.
sister seeing anyone?
He gives you a dead expression. Side note, one thing, I don't think anybody said that they were sisters, but also it's probably very easy to guess.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is he
Yeah.
saying it out?
Your mom or your
Wait,
dad
is he
had
saying
very
this out loud, or is
strong
this
genes.
Does he do the same thing as before to both of us, or
is
does
this
he
the
say that out
thaumaturgy
loud?
thing again? Or
This is because he can project his words into your mind. He can tell you things telepathically. So
okay,
he's
so is
doing
he
this-
doing that?
asking
Does that know?
me as well?
Yeah, he's asking both of you in your head. Or he's talking to both of you in your head.
So
Does
did I
Mercy-
hear him say, "Is your sister single"?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, probably. Yeah,
Yes, he did.
yeah. He's still invisible.
Is that a yes or no?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yes, yes,
So,
you
you,
did.
Yes.
you did hear that.
I hear that.
You-
Okay, thank you. All I
Did you
wanted
say
to know.
anything? Single?
Mercy will turn around with a Mother Basina inherited stare and declare, "I am married to my position as a nun, as a follower of Saloon," and she'll hold up her hand where her ring is
You're married?
glittering.
Arthur will respond,
I'm married
but
to
I
my
know
job,
so
Obsidian."
many other exciting positions instead.
Oh, gosh.
Well, this has enough excitement for me. I was looking forward to a much quieter existence, that's for sure.
He kind of shrugs and says, "Sweetheart, I'm not gonna beg you, but I am gonna say that you don't know what you're missing."
I don't think you know what you're missing, because I think if you did, you'd be fine. A little bit of
And he kind of you hear him go, "It's always the pious ones, I'm telling you."
I am
Why
content
don't
with
you
my
come-
lot in life, to serve my goddess, to serve the church that raised my brother and I from sure death or poverty.
You're getting an information. He kind of says out of the
Yeah,
side of his mouth.
Okay, so you know that scene in Monty Python where King Arthur is like talking about the Lady of the Lake. She held up her hand and declared that I, King Arthur, would be king. That when the music starts going, oh, and he's
Yes,
like going
yes,
off into that, and
yes.
he's like, that is why I'm your king. That thing. So she's basically going off into one of these rigs,
Yeah.
and you can almost hear the angels singing above as she talks about, the pious life she wanted to lead.
Yeah. Why don't you just come down to make things simple? We can compare notes.
I don't know. She's still clutching her blade pretty strongly.
Is she? Are you?
I can
I
see
wouldn't-
Sid just. "Are
She
you?"
has.
He looks over
So
down
I
at
think her
her
hand has.
shorthand. Sorry.
Her hand is just resting there, like she's walking relaxed, but is so she's not like looking to draw it in this exact moment. But then she just sort of glances to the side. Should I feel the need to draw this blade?
There's a silence for a long time. For a very long time.
I wouldn't like
And
to
you
draw
will-
this blade.
You
Without
will
a
then
just
hear
cause,
behind you.
but-
You'll then hear behind you. No, I think that's fine.
So Mercy feels the need for violence.
Turn around. Is he visible or is he still invisible?
It's really going to depend on her reaction, because if she swings, he's disappearing again.
Sid will turn around. Is he
Let
visible
me
at the
roll
moment?
to see if she. Roll to see if she draws or not.
I will say,
Okay.
before that happens.
Okay, so the higher it is, she draws. Okay, that's low. She would go to pull on it, but she doesn't get quite the right angle, so it just slides back into the scabbard, along with like one of those types of things, a gasp, an exasperation.
Yay! I'm annoying people.
I will say, at this point, you guys will hear, coming from deep within this cavern that you guys see up ahead of you, this very loud scream. It is loud enough to echo through the entire town.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
Running towards it.
Is this in the keep or is
Flying
this
towards
somewhere
it.
else?
It is in this cavern that is marked F on the map.
Oh, okay. I mean, I assume Mercy just starts booking it immediately.
Yeah.
Does Arthur have any immediate reaction?
There's a lost soul who needs help.
And that's how I think you could tell that he's a pretty good guy, because it's like the conversation with you guys never happened. He flies off towards the screaming.
And at this point, I see
so
how
there
he's
is a
flying, or is it?
Okay.
Sorry.
You don't need to tell us that he's a decent person. There's a difference between showing and telling.
Yeah, but I'm not good with subtext.
Fair. Am I able to see how you're flying at this point? Is it like telekinetics sort of flight, or is it? Do you have like wings or something? I don't know.
You would definitely see that it's almost like the vibrations from his violin are helping him keep him afloat.
Interesting. Was he playing before? Was he able to shut off the sound from it while still playing? Interesting.
So many questions, right?
That's the thought that's going through Sid's head as he begins running up. And he's gonna... I don't know if you would allow this. I'm gonna minor conjuration extendable ladder just Actually, I don't know if that's going to be any quicker, frankly. Probably not.
Double ladder.
How could minor conjuration just a pole vault up there if I can?
Go gadget ladder.
Go gadget extendo ladder. Ooh, could I minor conjuration a like pole that has like a spring in it so that it would like launch me up when I like point it at the ground and release it?
I'll allow that with a successful acrobatics check.
Bet. Yeah, come on. Get the right page up. All right. Acrobatics. 18.
Successful.
Sorry, Kim.
He's gonna jump
sweet.
off you.
He's just gonna launch himself upwards, I assume, to the second section, and then he just climbs up the rest of the way, normally.
Perfect. And then I'm not gonna lie, guys. I may also have to end it here.
I see, that's fair.
So we will pick up with you guys entering into the Hollow, which is what this little entrance is called.
Mr.
I really hope we're like you guys aren't outnumbered by anything because we're still in the smith shop.
Fingers
Yeah.
crossed.
We'll see. I mean,
Right.
we definitely had the party split. We got Marlin and Bordal. Merlin and Bordal.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't really do anything major there. We just went with the dwarfs, and I'm just gonna essentially ask for a custom order of an axe,
That's also
and then
fair,
I
yeah.
assume if we would have heard the actual scream, probably would have gone. But I was hoping to interact just because I wanted to see if I could mess with the ball.
An
Well,
intriguing new character here, yeah.
we'll see. We will do probably you guys.
Yeah, you might actually be able to buy
blacksmith first thing next week, and then jump into the Hollow, which will be fun.
Yeah, do we want to keep up with what was happening in the keep with Centurion and Onyx, or
We'll do
Is that fairly-
next week as well.
no consequence? Okay.
It's not going to be much. There's not much. to
Yeah, I
do
think
in the
that
keep.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That's fair.
We're just
As-
gonna get there, and it's just a cutscene. It's fine.
As a side note question, which this can be after you close the stream. So, did you want to say bye?
Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and close the stream. Bye.
Okay.
Everyone say bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, people.